I see the path.
Good. That should take you to the shortcut. Can't stretch the scry any further.
That should be it. According to my map, it's a man-made tunnel that grants easy access to the way station.
Bryn's back. Let's fill her in.
We believe we found a way to activate the Loom Gate in our camp and in Glintwood Hollow.
With the Loom Gates active, we could expand our search of the Enclave. Who knows what we might find?
The potential for discovery is endless.
Agreed. So, how do we repair a Loom Gate?
What made the Enclave remarkable was not merely their constructs, but their ability to power them. It has long been rumored that beneath our very feet exists an extensive magical network known as the Tapestry. The pipe you found in Glintwood Hollow is proof of its existence. It must be a conduit that directs raw magic to the Loom Gates as a source of power.
And the tangle that formed around it was a leak.
Precisely. Our theory is that patching the rupture will restore power to the gate.
Thankfully, Seven Lane have a plan for that.
We don't know a lot about arcs, but I dug up some old stories from logs that we inherited from a weaver band that broke apart. In notes dated before the Surge, this band managed to get one of the enchanters who worked on the arcs riotously drunk and talking.
Apparently, the arcs have a thin carapace, a magically resistant material like that.
So I need to cleave this carapace off the arc.
Come see me and we can make some improvements to Sola's forge. Which, in turn, means...
I could hone your sword so we can cleave the carapace, no problem.
We'll talk.
One more thing. You'll need to remove the debris on the Loom Gate's platform so...
Easy enough?
Everyone's got a part to play in this.
Hey, I know we need to fix up the forge, but before we do, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Sure. What's up?
I owe you an apology.
What for?
I've been a little cold since you've arrived, and I should have been more welcoming. I was just under a lot of stress with everything that happened.
You mean when we ran for our lives from a death cloud into a lost land?
Yeah, that. And losing supplies, and Aurea getting injured, and then having a point takeover who...
Lacks experience.
At the time, that's what it seemed like. But ever since we arrived, you've been more than proving yourself. You made finding food and water a top priority. That's when I realized our Weaver Band is in good hands. I underestimated you when I shouldn't have, and frankly, I was a jerk about it.
It's okay, Cass.
No, it's not. I really am sorry. I hope we can have a better relationship moving forward.
Thanks. That means a lot. Let's just start fresh, okay?
I'd love that.
The role of point seemed really serious to you. Can I ask why that is?
Because it is serious. If you screw up, we all die.
That seems... extreme.
Think of it this way. Let's say we're low on food in the desert. If you scout 3 leagues in the wrong direction, we're all 3 leagues further away from food we need to survive.
Right. I guess I see what you mean. Still sounds like an extenuating circumstance, though.
And being the first to enter the Enclave in almost half a century isn't an extenuating circumstance.
Point taken, I suppose. You know, when talking to Lane,
Oh, no. Being Point just...
How are you feeling now that we're starting to get settled?
If this is settled, I'd hate to see us scrambling. I have a hard time letting my guard down when there are so many unknowns. We're still missing supplies and our campsite isn't half what it should be. Can't see myself relaxing and smelling the roses anytime soon.
So, I know Sola mentioned improvements to her forge meant being able to hone my sword. What does that entail exactly?
Unfortunately, the missing...
Is there a way I can help you restock?
Right now, we reserve the materials you bring back for your armors and weapons, because that's the priority. But if there's anything you can spare,
Sounds simple enough.
glad to hear it.
Kaz, what you said about the point roll not being for you. Lane said the training was going well, and then one day, it just stopped. Can I ask why?
Honestly, it was just too much for me. Leaping headfirst into danger isn't for everyone. What made you decide to become a point?
I love using my skills to serve our band. It brings me a sense of community I've never felt before.
Really? That's what I love about being a quartermaster.
I guess we're both fueled by camaraderie then. I always felt like a black sheep back in Calnhaven.
And has being point given you what you're looking for?
So far, yeah.
Good. For a long time, I felt like I let Aurea down. She wanted me to continue with the training, but I just couldn't. When she offered to keep me on as a quartermaster, I was surprised. In time, it made sense, though. I always enjoyed the planning of my expeditions, more than the expeditions themselves.
So you've been happier as a quartermaster?
Yes, this is much more my speed. Besides, someone needs to hang it with Arva. Seriously, I'm more than happy to leave the creature wrangling to you.
I'm not sure I have what it takes to pack a caravan anyway.
I've seen how messy your tent is. You most definitely do not.
Two wonders of enchanting, an arc and loom gates. We can touch them, smell them if we want. And they don't work.
Did you?
Did I what?
Smell the loom?
A little, but that's beside the point. But mossy, hints of sage.
Amazing.
Oh yes, should our plan succeed.
And if not?
Then it is time for plan B. They are quite the thing.
After what it was like outside the Enclave,
It is an enduring mystery as to why. I did not expect that they would be so common inside.
are they common anywhere?
And then, of course, they became...
You said they were...
Lane and I have been digging, as you might expect. Apparently, they did not...
What did you mean by
The surge was... And tell me, logically,
the rich and powerful?
well done. So,
And decade...
as I said,
What exact...
to our best under... As far as we know, our mantles gather...
Thanks, Dom.
Ultimately the most...
It's going to look great. Did you see the size of that mine entrance?
You mean the one behind that?
That's the one. Given the size of the entrance, their yields.
I've heard the rich resource.
The land's hostile. Ores from the enclave.
I couldn't help overhear Dar mentioning this.
You really do pay attention to what happened.
A survival instinct. Growing up in you. If some of those ears aren't. That was actually the problem.
The problem?
After the surge cascade, so you have your deer,
And they couldn't find their way.
or at least to a safe harbor.
Because the trade network suddenly collapsed. My parents used to talk about shortages during those years.
Yes. And the worst. I very much hope we can. And a way out.
So, how often do I need to return to...
That's entirely up to you. You're the one taking the risks. So you can gauge from time to time, I or the folks around the... And if you get into trouble, I'll pull you to safety.
Got it.
Points privilege.
Can I ask how you knew...
The tangles were shifting. They'd been static. And then, suddenly, just as an arc deflects away...
How do you know to run to me?
The tangles closed down the path the caravan...
I believe I was promised one...
I suppose I did. Rumors of a safe pass. They'd always piqued my interest, but weavers in a caravan bound. They'd lost an older Casil. He insisted on one. It killed him.
So you got the route from that...
Not quite. But it was confirmation that eventually I was able to...
A Drake's tooth?
Some people believe grinding...
Ah.
Fools. The final missing piece...
Glad I could help.
What's a good adventure if...
These are a great start. With the supplies we've got already, we could shape up our campsite. We lost a lot of stuff when we were running for our lives, and frankly, our setup is only half of what it should be. But we can rebuild.
What do you have in mind?
Like we discussed, Sola could forge better weapons with them. Alternatively, Dom could certainly care better for our mantles with new tools for weaving. And to keep you in fighting form, having Lane's alchemical tools in top form is invaluable. There's no end to the improvements we could make around here. And everyone's lives would be safer for it.
What about you?
Me? Oh, I don't need anything.
Come on. There must be something.
I mean, would new shelves be nice? Sure. I also have some ideas for your supply pouches. But don't worry about me. I'm fine. Right now, improving Sola's forge is more important.
Kaz, don't be shy. If it's shelves you want, it's shelves you'll get. We'll organize the crap out of this place in no time.
No, I don't need them. I mean, it would be nice, but I'm fine.
Come on, say it with me. I deserve new shelves.
No.
Yeah, I thought that was a stretch too. Don't worry, we'll make some improvements around here.
Thanks, Bren. Sola is delighted with the improvements to her forge. She can refine your sword as soon as you'd like. Great work, Bryn.
Turns out we make a pretty good team. This campsite will be top of the line.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need to start directing a water. Would help to get a garden going in here too. Fruits, vegetables, medicinal herbs. Oh, that reminds me, we'll need the... What?
Do you ever take a break? You know, to enjoy a job well done?
Sure. Sometimes. Once there are fewer fires to put out, I'll relax. I swear.
Just try to remember, it's not the end of the world if you take a break. Someone will step in to help lighten your load.
It doesn't always feel like the others realize how much needs to get done.
Then tell them. Like how you told me we needed supplies. I stepped in to help, didn't I?
You did. I see your point.
The others will do the same.
Maybe. When we've got supplies to spare, I have ideas for improving your pack. If we do it right, you'll be able to bring more resources back. It's all about load distribution.
And shelves.
God, yes.
I knew he'd recover. We all...
Still a long way to go, but...
Speaking of, we've been scavenging around the way station. They're stored away and ready for you.
What should I expect from a...
It depends on the materials we use. Others make your gear lighter.
What's the key difference between...
If you want gear that does some... For instance, a suit of armor. If you don't need something additional, that's when you...
Can you also...
Sure can.
Sounds like it's time...
There you go.
Now that I can cut the carapace...
Whenever the band is collaborating on a problem, at least normally there might...
Any particular metal required?
No, just enough of this. Once you have everything we... Don't forget to block. Well pleased with the reforge?
Not the same thing?
No. And I use them to add a bit worth doing, if you...
Color me delighted that when the time comes, I'll...
Then we can start weaving more intricate strands.
Yes. You harvest, I'll weave, and... So look, this plan to repurpose Carapace to fix the Loongate's conduit? Pure elegance.
Zev's idea. I only helped him with the design.
Well, you did more than help. You practically finished it.
What is this? A competition of humility? You're both brilliant, just like this design.
I can agree with that.
I suppose.
A crafter is only as good as...
Glad we're starting to upgrade the
Very much so. Then once I have those, we'll be set.